Hey, it's Travis, Green Belly Anglers. If you're still launching at dawn in March and freezing for nothing, huge mistake. Welcome back to my daily tip series, 5 minutes to better bass fishing, videos every single day to put you on them. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss one. It's early March, water's steadily climbing as the days get longer, and the bass are still sluggish at first light. But wait for the midday peak. That's when the sun warms the shallows enough to flip the switch and turn them aggressive. Today, we're talking fishing midday peaks this month. Why this warm window is your best shot at big bites, the exact hours and spots to hit, and the baits that make them eat when the temperature peaks. 5 minutes with your midday peak cheat sheet at the end that will make you sleep in, launch late, and still outfish the early birds. Ready? Let's go. Why fishing midday peaks is March's game changer. Water's upper 40s, lower 50s, or higher. Mornings are still dropping cold. Bass can be negative and deep. But midday sun warms the shallows 3, 6+ degrees in a few hours, a massive jump in early spring. That warmth wakes crawdads, activates shad, and pulls staging bass from 30+ feet to 5 to 15 feet to feed hard. Southwest facing banks heat fastest. They become pre-spawn magnets. Most anglers quit by noon. You get the warm zone to yourself when the bite turns on. The midday peak window I'm living in. Your prime hours, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let that sun cook for 3+ hours first. Southwest facing banks with chunk rock, riprap, laydowns, or dark bottom flats. 5 to 18 feet on the warmed banks, the first break line where cold meets warm. Any structure with dark bottom or rock that will absorb heat like it's a blacktop road. Baits that fire during the midday peak. A half-ounce jig with a small craw trailer in green pumpkin, brown, or red craw. I like to throw that on the Shimano Expride 7'2" medium heavy with a Shimano Curado 150 and 12-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon. Use that to drag the heated rocks. A half-ounce jig in white or green pumpkin with a 4+inch swim bait trailer, and I throw that on a Megabass P5 Super Destroyer, which is a 6'9" heavy, medium fast action with the Shimano Curado 150 and 15-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon. Use that to slow swim the edge. A 3.3-inch Kitech on a 3/8-ounce USA Bass Tackle underspin in Plover Red Pearl on the Megabass 110 stick, and use that for cruising fish. A casting jig, like a half-ounce Arky style in red craw, and use that for snaggy spots like wood or stumps, or a mixture of that with some rocks. Your retrieve. Match the warming energy. Drag the football jig inches over the heated rocks. Pause 15 to 20 seconds, shorter as the temperature rises. Swim the swim jig or underspin ultra slow just off the bottom with a good reel stop reel. Bites will get more aggressive in the warmth. Feel for that thump. One March day, I launched it at 10:30 a.m. Water was 45 degrees. I hit a south-facing rock bank. By 1 o'clock, it hit 51. Football jig on the Expride Curado caught 17 keepers in 3 hours. Same bank at dawn wouldn't have been nearly as good. The warming shallows flipped it. And bank anglers, warming shallows are your playground. Find public dams, riprap, or shorelines facing south-southwest. Show up around 10 a.m., feel the rocks warming, then work the waterline down the break with a swim jig on the 6'9" Super Destroyer with Curado and 15-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon. That's what I like to use. You can use a similar pairing in your favorite brand. I've seen guys on reservoirs in March turn mornings of nothing into afternoon limits just by waiting for the sun to peak. The warmth pulls fish up where you can reach them. Your March warming shallows cheat sheet. Your peak hours, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let the sun cook first. Spots, southwest facing rock, riprap, or dark flats in 5 to 18 feet. Baits, a football jig, a swim jig, underspin, or a casting jig. Your setup, a 7' to 7'2" medium heavy and 12-pound fluorocarbon for jigs, and 15-pound fluorocarbon for swim jigs, and a 6'10" to 7-foot fast action with 10-pound fluorocarbon for the underspin. Your retrieve, inches at a time. Pauses shorten as the water warms up. Your bonus, check graph temperature every 30 minutes. You want to chase those rises. Midday peaks equal big bites. And there you have it. Fish the midday peak and watch March open up. Next sunny early March day, sleep in a bit, launch late, rig the jig on the medium heavy, and chase those sun-heated banks. When that 7-pounder thumps, you'll be glad you waited for the warmth. Drop a like if you're fishing midday this week, comment the warmest March water you've ever fished, and subscribe so we keep these transition tips coming. I appreciate you. Stay warm, chase the peak, tight lines, and I'll catch you on the next one.